Hello and welcome to our podcast. Today we are shifting into discussing international cooperation, politics, and diplomacy. In today's episode, we are delving into relations between Morocco and Pakistan. I am Islam Tutat, and I would love to thank His Excellency, Ambassador of Pakistan to Morocco, Syed Adil Gilani, for having us. Thank you, sir. We are pleased to have this podcast with you. Can you say a word for our audience?
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum. Well, Pakistan and Morocco are friends from the old centuries, and we are bound through one religion and one humanitarian basis. We have been supporting Morocco during its liberation efforts from French, and in 1952, Pakistan tried to help Morocco nationals for presenting their case in the United Nations, and Mr. Ahmed Belhaj, who was a Moroccan activist, he wanted to address the United Nations, but the French ambassador stopped him that he was not allowed to speak, and there and then the Pakistan awarded him the nationality and the Pakistan passport, and that was the very next day Ahmed Balaj addressed the United Nations, and in 1956 the Morocco got the independence from, and Ahmed Balaj became the prime minister later on of Morocco, and he ruled there for about 7-8 years.
Thank you so much. Like you talked about like deep historical relations between the two countries and how they share the same religion. So, how do you describe the current diplomatic state of between Morocco and Pakistan?
We have a very friendly relationship between Morocco and Pakistan based on the United Nations Charter and the international laws and treaties. And we respect each other, and we respect Moroccan stance on the political issues, and Morocco respect Pakistan stand on Pakistan issues with other countries.
What are like specific areas of development within the diplomatic relations between the two countries?
We have a very good relationship on the diplomatic as well as on the civilian and armed forces fronts, and we are cooperating between the two armies of the nations, as well as the trade development is going on very well, and the tourism is increasing very high, and Pakistan and Morocco, they are trying to increase the volume of trade among each other.
Thank you so much. I will go to ask a deeper question, and question Pakistan stands on the territorial dispute or issue over Western Sahara.
The Western Sahara issue definitely is a lifeline of Morocco, and keeping in the historical perspective, the United Nations resolution are on ground, which are there is a counter proposal given by the Morocco plan for the solution of Western Sahara. Actually, this requires a deep study, and we support the Western Sahara issue must be resolved as soon as possible amicably within the purview of the international law. And the Moroccan stand seems to be justified in trying to get the Morocco plan implemented through United Nations, which we also agree to an extent that United Nations should put this issue in front so that it should be resolved as soon as possible.
Thank you. I will move to the cultural aspect and historical aspect between the two countries. So Morocco and Pakistan share a deep historical and cultural ties. How does these ties or this history like reflect in cultural, religious, and cultural exchanges between the initiatives between the two countries?
Well, because of the religion, we have the common law within the two countries. We follow the Islamic Sharia, and definitely all our social activities, our society, our laws, our norms of Pakistan, as well as the laws of Morocco and society of Morocco and the social values are based on the one law, which is Quran, Sharia. And we are almost unified in the application of the Islamic law, and we really appreciate that Morocco is progressing very fast in defining the human rights law within the Islamic Sharia, and most prominent being the human right as well as the women right, which the Moroccan government has given to the women according to the Islamic law, and the rights of women and the rights of divorced women, rights of the inheritance, and so many good laws which Morocco has developed, and Pakistan is also following the same principle.
So you talked about the religious aspect. Any cultural initiatives, cooperation between the two countries?
We have been visiting each other countries. We had our artists coming from Pakistan performing here in Morocco, and Morocco artists also are going to Pakistan perform there. The cultural exchanges are happening, and we are trying to increase the volume of the cultural interaction amongst our nations.
Okay, so thank you so much. And now I move to the economic cooperation between the two countries, which is relatively modest. So from your perspective, what are the key sectors that promise growth in cooperation between the two countries?
Economic cooperation, they said that we are interested in the development of Morocco, and Morocco is a developing nation which has a very high prospects because of its geopolitical location and the importance, and because of its good governance policies of the king. Morocco has become a key player in the American, European, African, and Arab nation trade policies, and is becoming a force to become the economic power very soon. And even they are increasing in the cultural exchanges, as well as their tourism is increasing because of the historical value of Morocco. And the sports, they are just coming the FIFA World Cup, which will be hosted in Morocco, Spain, and Portugal in 2030. All these and the deep water port being under construction at Tangier. Morocco economy is booming, and I think it will be very soon that Morocco will become a real power in the world.
Any prospect of investments from Pakistani investors here in Morocco?
Lot of investment prospects, like Pakistan already have established a factory here. Fertilizer factory is operating in Morocco for the last 15 years, and other industrialists are also visiting here to establish their factories, because Morocco has a free trade agreement with Europe, with Americans, with Africa, as well as with Arab, and we are trying to, the businessmen of Pakistan are trying to make use of this facility and bring in a lot of investment from Pakistan to Morocco.
Thank you so much. But how, like, through what means or how both Morocco and Pakistan collaborate in multilateral platforms like the UN?
We have to cooperate just to follow the United Nations, whatever they decide. We have to implement those decisions, Morocco as well as Pakistan. Well, all the countries, the world should implement that. And this is the best way of cooperating. And Pakistan and Morocco, we are cooperating 100% with each other on the United Nations resolutions.
Thank you so much. So, like, since you took the embassy here in Rabat, you've been actively engaged in strengthening the cooperation between the two countries. What are steps that you're taking ahead in order to boost that cooperation between the two countries?
We have tried to have the bilateral meetings arranged, and most probably in September we will have a bilateral meeting between the Pakistan Foreign Office and Moroccan Foreign Office, and we have a bilateral meeting between Pakistan Defense Forces and Moroccan Defense Forces also. Last month we had a visit and we had a discussion there, and we are cooperating on many fronts between each other to boost up the relationship within the two countries.
Okay, so now I will wrap up our conversation by asking how the embassy is working to boost the people-to-people relations, Pakistani with Moroccans, especially youth, professionals.
We are trying to go to Moroccan people as much as possible, like embassy celebrate different occasions, like on the Independence Day, 14 August, we are having a annual day here, Pakistan Annual Day, and our honorary consul in Tangier and in Casablanca, they are told to arrange a meeting with the locals there to boost up the knowledge of industry and business and tourism between Pakistan and Morocco, so that the bilateral understanding between the people of the two countries should also increase. And we also support the stand taken by the United Nations as well as OIC and Morocco government on the Palestine issue. Palestine, and this is something which is a common factor where the genocide done by Israel is not acceptable at any standards. And the Moroccan government also is trying to get this issue resolved as soon as possible, because this is an inhuman action which is unparalleled history in the world, where Israel has almost eliminated the whole nation with the support of their few friends, which is not acceptable to human anywhere in the world.
Talking about the Israeli genocide on Gaza, I have a question. I previously wanted to wrap up with the people-to-people relations, but now we're talking about Gaza and the genocide. Is there or are there any joint actions by Morocco and Pakistan to help people in Gaza?
Definitely, they are Pakistan as well as Morocco. We are sending the human aid and food and all necessary equipment directly there. And Morocco definitely is doing much more than its capacity. Pakistan is also doing it. But that is not enough because it is only the helping the guardian, but we must stop Israel, and Israel must be punished for its crime, which is what the International Court of Justice has announced, that Netanyahu is a criminal and he should be arrested and face the trial for killing more than 100,000 Ghazian and children and women.
Yeah, well, as I mentioned before, that both Morocco and Pakistan are parts of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. What actions do both countries take within this organization towards Gaza, towards what the genocide in Gaza?
That's a common action we take. OIC is taking a stand and trying to press upon the European countries who are supporting Israel to get Israel stop and stop Israeli aid of giving them the money to kill the Muslims there in Gaza, and it's OIC altogether. We are Pakistan and Moroccan. We are doing a joint effort so that it should be resolved as soon as possible.
Thank you so much, Your Highness. I really appreciate your time and your welcoming us at your office. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Like any word you want to say to our audience, any final word?
Yeah, I will just like to congratulate the Moroccan nation on the 29th celebration day of the Kingdom of Morocco, King Mohammed VI, which is on 30th of September.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate the efforts made by the king in the development of Morocco economy and the administration, which is par excellent of any standard in the world.
Thank you so much.